Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Angelica. I am so glad you're here and very grateful for you to be here to watch this video. So I have a very interesting topic that I just want to give some quick tips on to help you stop sabotaging yourself when it comes to weight loss. FOMO. We feel like we are missing out on something, but we're really not. Today is Mother's Day, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. What I found when it comes to holidays, as women, we tend, if this is our thing and sweets is my thing, we get sweet treats for Mother's Day, which there is nothing wrong with that. They know we love it, they want to love on us, and that's how they do it. Now, what's funny to me this week is that this is the cusp, the end of Nurses Week as well. And if you've been following my channel and watched some of my videos, you already know that I'm a nurse. So what did we have last week? Lots and lots of goodies. Lots of them. Baskets of them. Cookies, cakes, donuts, all types of things that people just wanted to drop off and provide for us because they wanted to show love and gratitude. So it's appreciated. Not complaining at all. I was probably in the basket more than I should have been when I worked. But either way, it is well. So one of the things that we really can do before we start, and it's even proven, actually, it's proven, the researchers are saying that we tend to eat more food when we are socializing than when we eat by ourselves and we have a plan already in place. Now, I'm not sure about you, but I am perfectly okay with going out with friends or family to have great conversation and just to be, right? I don't want to eat by myself. Sometimes it's okay, but I would prefer to go out with friends and family. But knowing that I may sabotage myself because I'm going to feel like I'm missing out on something, or I'm going to want something that somebody else has. I just did it yesterday. Somebody had onion rings and they looked good, and I just wanted one. And I had that one, and it's okay. But sometimes when we get out of control and we just keep digging into the chips and dip, and we, eat from the platter that has the mozzarella sticks and twice baked potatoes and potato skins and wings, and we will just keep eating and eating and eating, and it is just best if we have a plan. So here are my tips for you to not feel like you're missing out on anything, because I promise you, you're not. You're just not. So one of the first things that you can do is just have a plan. If you know you're going to a restaurant, if you know you are going to a cookout or someone's home, have a plan. What you can do at a restaurant is you can look at the menu ahead of time. You can plan exactly what you're going to eat. Once you get your food, you can separate it on your plate, or you can box it up, or you can ask them to just box up half of it, whatever your preference. Having a plan and sticking to it helps every single time. And not only that, but just order your food first. So then that way you're not tempted or swayed by what other people are ordering. Another thing that you can do is drink water before you go, before your meal comes out. Just drink water. I'm not saying and to the point of you being uncomfortable, but it's been proven that if you drink water before you eat, your stomach will feel fuller by the time your food gets there or before you get to the restaurant, and you will likely not eat as much. So drink water before you go, ask for water when you get there, and just kind of sip on your water before you get your meal. It definitely helps. Another thing is if you're going to like a cookout or something like that, then it's a matter of maybe you should eat before you go. So having a healthy all-around meal or light snack, an apple, cheese, nuts. That is a full meal. It has all your macronutrients in it, and apples always make you feel fuller longer. If you can't eat apples, some sort of fruit or a small salad, something that is going to make you feel fulfilled and sustain you for when you're out. It's just that simple. Now, if you go into a kick out and you know, like your auntie's favorite caramel cake or something like that is going to be there, have a plan. You gotta have a plan of action. And when I say have a plan, that means it's going to allow you to have the cake. You don't eat the cake every day, you don't have access to it, but have a slice of cake, a true slice of cake, not one slice that really can be broken up into 3 slices. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Just one slice of cake. Eat it, enjoy it, and do not take any of it home. Fix your plate. Don't nibble all day. Fix one plate, eat your food, and be done with it. And then just enjoy the company that is out there at whatever cookout that you're at or whoever's house that you're at. Enjoy the company. Everything doesn't need to be surrounded by food. It doesn't. And that leads to my next point. Who said we have to meet for dinner? Who said we got to meet for lunch or breakfast? Can we meet and go for a walk? Can we meet and go to the gym? You know, we can walk on the treadmill if you don't want to walk outside. There is other things we can do. Who said we had to have a paint and a sip? Who came up with that? Why we just can't paint? We can go to a museum. There's so many other things that we can do and still enjoy the company of our friends and family and not make everything about food. Society has made us think that food has to be incorporated with everything because food is a love language in some cultures, and I respect that. However, food is also killing us. And so we just have to make sure that we're eating what we actually need and not feeling like we're missing out on anything. You shouldn't be saying, I don't want to, go out with you guys, or I don't want to go hang out because you're afraid that you're going to be detoured or off track by going out and doing something. If you have a plan of action in place, you'll be perfectly fine. Just have your plan and stick to it. Don't alter it. It's just that simple. Now, I might lose some points for this one. Alcohol. To each its own. Let me tell you what alcohol does, and then I'll tell you why you should avoid alcohol. Alcohol slows down your metabolism. It makes you inflamed. It makes you have that bloated, puffy face, hands and feet. And it's empty calories. Who wants to drink their calories? I want to eat my calories. I don't want to drink them. To each its own. It's no judgment. This is always judgment-free zone. I'm just telling you what alcohol does to you. It does nothing for you. And alcohol often gives us cues of making us think that we're hungry when in fact you might actually be thirsty. Those two cues are often confused. So when you drink alcohol, you feel like you're hungry, you're munching, but you might really just be thirsty. So if you're going to choose to drink alcohol, how about you choose to drink water in between? Have a limit, set it off, be, conscientious about what it is that you're drinking. Because if you're drinking a mixed drink that's super sugary, a wine that has a lot of sugar in it, it's doing nothing for you but having the opposite effect on your body than what you want. So I would say overall, just avoid it. Because if you're on a weight loss journey, it is actually doing the opposite of what you actually want it to do. So just a thought. I want you to always be gentle with yourself. So FOMO is real. It is a real thing. Fear of missing out on being invited somewhere. Fear of missing out on not being able to enjoy this cake that you see once in a while. It is a real thing. But you have to know that you're not really missing anything. However, if you choose to have it, one meal, one treat won't hurt you. Just be conscientious about what it is that you're consuming. Truly have a serving size and be gentle with yourself. Allow for it. After you have it, don't go feel like you got to work out for 3 hours straight or you got to fast for 36 hours and starve yourself because you've been so terrible. No. Remove the words from your vocabulary of this is bad for me, this is good for me, this is bad. No, I am choosing in this moment to have this piece of cake and I am going to enjoy it. I am choosing in this moment to have a slice of pizza, and I'm going to enjoy it. Enjoy life with friends, with family, around food, without food, whatever you do. It is completely your choice. But I just wanted to let you know today, fear of missing out is real. It is a real feeling. But I want to tell you, you're not really missing out on anything. Let me share a small story with you. So last week, a company donated some bubbly drinks. I don't even know the name of them, but I'm gonna put a picture up here so you can see it. And I got a whiff of it. One of my coworkers was drinking. I'm like, man, that smells really good. I'm gonna try it. The ingredients supposedly all natural, but they have caffeine in them. That's natural. So a few years ago, when I first started nursing, I drank V8 drinks like people drink Monsters. I was working the night shift. It was my first time working night shift in a really long time. And I just felt like I needed them. And then I got on this kick where my eye would just twitch, 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 twitch. First, the doctor thought it was sleep because I was working night shift. But I'm like, no, I sleep well. My kids are in school. I have room darkening curtains. So there's nobody there to bother me. I sleep from the time I get home from work until right before they come home from school. And so anyway, we tried all these different things. He asked me if I drank coffee, and no. He asked me if I drank Monsters. I said no. Well, I was looking at the label one day of the V8s and realized that it too had natural caffeine. So I called into the office and I shared, and he's like, well, I want you to stop drinking that, Let's see if that's a problem. In about a week or two, my eye stopped twitching. It just stopped. It went away. So I stopped drinking the drinks and didn't think anything of it until yesterday. I had this bubbly drink with natural caffeine that is equivalent to a cup of coffee. I drank it at like 8:30, 9 o'clock. And do you know my eyes start twitching? Maybe about 12. And it twitched until I woke up this morning. It was gone when I woke up this morning. And I'm like, if you've been watching my videos, I've said in the past, we have to listen to our body. My body is telling me caffeine is not my jam. Stay away from it. It is doing me no good, because there is nothing more irritating than your eye and your face twitching nonstop, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, fear of missing out. Did I miss out on anything? Absolutely not. I just had to have this thing. And what did it do for me? It left me with an irritating, eye twitching, face jumping for about 8 to 10 hours. So uncomfortable. So be gentle with yourself. Be kind with yourself. Have a plan of action in place. Move the words of bad and good. This is bad for me. I shouldn't do this. I should. Allow yourself grace. One meal is not going to blow it. Remove the thought of it's all or nothing. None of us are perfect. We're all just trying to get to a place in which we will be comfortable. But define that place for yourself so that you're not constantly chasing this number on the scale. If you're not at the number on the scale, but you feel great, you sleep great, your skin is clearing up, you're not gassy, you're not bloated, then be okay with where you are. I believe in you. I just need you to believe in you too. Until next time, thank you. Be blessed.